Hi guys, I'm back up here with another daily motivational message for the collective. Remember, all messages are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? Drop a comment down below. Let it hear from you guys to start the discussion, as well as just gonna share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord, okay? So don't mind me. I got one of those, like, what are they? Blanket sleeve things. It's like a blanket but got sleeves in it for this read, because a kid is like not really cold, but like semi-cold, I guess to say. So I'm comfortable, you know what I'm saying? So this little blanket thing, don't mind the kid. Okay, so anywho, we got a message from the Motivation Manifesto in 3 cards. 3, y'all. 3. Not 4. I don't know what I'm going to put up 4, but it's 3. Anyways, 3 cards from this tarot deck that I've been using all week to get this message, okay? All right, let's go and get it popping. The message is, we must mature and realize that freeing our mind of ancient hurts and opening once more to love shall give us access to divine strength, okay? So what's being said in these moments in time, okay? When we speak on love, right, we're talking about the highest form of emotion. The highest form known to man is love. And what is love? Love is God. And sometimes as we live our lives as humans and things of that nature, you know, we can forget that, you know, we can forget that love is God before all else. And I just put a daily motivational message up, I guess a day early for, I guess, Sunday, right? Or was it Sunday? For Monday, excuse me. About God delivering us basically a slice of humbling pie, right? That humble pie, right? This is that type of energy here where when you're dealing with things that are humbling you and difficult to really analyze and difficult to really bear, you have to understand that it's coming from love. It's coming from love. Love is God. God is the most highest form of emotion, because love is the most highest form of emotion. Okay, so to even tap into God, you gotta to even tap into love, you gotta know God, right? This is that type of energy. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. To tap into love, you gotta know God. Without God, there's no love, right? Without God, there's no love, and this is that type of energy. When you tap into that highest frequency, to that love frequency, you know what I'm saying, that love frequency, then you'll understand what God is like. Okay, what's that song by Kendrick Lamar? It goes, that's what God feel like. Yeah. Laughing to the bank, like, something like that. But it's about the what God feel like, right? This is that type of energy here. To even get this divine love, to understand what divine love is, and to even transmute things in your life, you're gonna have to know what God feel like. And how do you tap into God? By tapping into yourself. The highest form of emotions known to man is God. So falling in love with yourself, because to fall in love with yourself means you fall in love with your creator, right? So this is that type of energy. When you fall in love with yourself and you fall in love with your creator, you develop this divine strength. You develop this divine person. When you work on walking with God and taking your journey with God to wholeheartedly, you know what I'm saying, you start to develop that love and tap into that highest frequency known to man as God, right? This is that type of energy. It's about us with the Queen of Swords, like D-Boom would say, staying 10 toes down on a mental direction. in this energy of making a mental decision to focus on God, allowing God to indwell your mind, right? This is that type of energy, and allowing God to really guide your footsteps, okay? To even build that relationship. God stays in your mind, right? But you can feel God in your heart, right? This is that type of energy you can feel, right? But God indwells the mind, right? This is that type of energy. To even make a conscious decision to move towards God is allowing God to really indwell in your mind. And this is that type of energy. It's about you really staying 10 toes down on that, because the moment that you decide to walk with God, that's what it is, man. And you may get shunned, you may get hated on, you may be shitted on, whatever you want to say, last in line, right? Whatever you want to say here. There's a lot of controversy, right? Controversy? Yeah, controversy. Controversy around God. Which we've seen that shit throughout time. Even when, you know, Jesus was walking this earth, there was a lot of feathers being ruffled, even when Jesus was walking this earth. So, fuck with God, man, it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? And this is that type of energy, making that mental decision to take this walk with your source. Yeah, right? Because this is that type of energy. The moment that you make that decision, you can't sit in the hangman energy, right? With the hangman energy here. Nope, run it back. Yes, we got the hangman, but what is being said with that energy is the moment that you make a decision to walk with spirit, this is when you're going to become enlightened. This is when God's going to show you some things, right? Remember when I said that, like, when it comes to God, God reveals layers to itself to you, right? This is that type of energy. The more that you come tap into yourself, the more that you give that indication to God that you're ready to learn more, God starts to reveal other layers of itself to you. So God is like pulling layers, like an onion, pulling the layers, right, from an onion. Right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time here, where God will put you through these different scenarios and these different experiences, so you can get an understanding and reach for your creator, right? This is that type of energy here. Everything that you learn in these moments in time is being given from the source. It's a download from the source, right? So this is that type of energy. The more that you focus on God, the more you tap into God, God will start to reveal to you even more of itself to you, right? And showing you, yeah, I can't make this shit up with the Six of Pentacles, that covenant that you have with you and your creator, right? You and your creator's tight knit. You and your creator's collaborating, right? God is collaborating with you to use you as a humbling vessel to show the presence of God, right? As in exchange to bless you and change your life, right? This is that type of energy in these moments in time. God, the moment that you come to God, you're making a partnership, right? You're forming a bond. You are creating, you both are collaborating, right? God collaborates with you. God is not here to micromanage you or govern you or anything of that nature. Understanding that God is here to to collaborate with you. And that collaboration requires more enlightenment on who your source is, right? So that being said, it's about you starting out at the beginning of this reading for the clarifier, right? Is going in the direction with God wholeheartedly and not swaying from that space, right? This is that type of energy here. So to wrap up this message, to even gain divine strength, you're going to have to allow God to indwell your mind and indwell your heart. You're going to have to allow God to work through your life, right? Because the moment that you allow God to work through your life, all your hurts and all your pains and your moan and groans start to become meaningful. Instead of, because they never go away now. I mean, God helps you work through them and they slowly dissipate. Yes, they eventually do go away, I guess to say. But just because you come into acceptance of who God is doesn't mean as soon as you come into acceptance and decide to walk with God, that pain and that hurt and that suffering is going to go away. Like that. Like, no. The way it works is now you have an understanding of your pain, and you have an understanding of your struggles and your shortcomings as you're moving on your journey, where it puts meaning on those shortcomings and in that space of pain and suffering and things of that nature, right? Even if you're dealing with humility and that, once again, that humbling pie ideology, right? This is that type of energy. You start to understand that it's meaningful now. This is that type of energy when you decide to allow God to indwell your mind. You now place meaning on your madness. You have now placed meaning on your pain instead of just dealing with pain, right? So to wrap up, this message is about us allowing God to indwell our mind so we can make these necessary changes and these necessary shifts within our life, but to even, and also strengthen and continue to build this bond with your creation, with your creator, continuing to collaborate with your creator and allowing your creator to use you as a humble vessel. Okay. All right. I think I'm going to leave it there. Remember, all messages are not for all. They're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. You can DM me. We can get you set up. Come fuck with your girl, okay? As well as drop a comment down below. Love to hear from you guys. We can start the discussion. I would love to hear from you guys. Let's start the discussion. As well as, what else? Yeah. Anything else? Tell me why I got a brain fart, y'all. I haven't been to bed yet. Yes. Like I said, drop a comment down below. Share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. I swear there was one more thing, but I can't remember. So I want y'all to stay up and see you guys in a little bit. Remember, you're collaborating with God and God's working with you, right? God's not here to micromanage. God is here to collaborate with you. So this is that type of energy. Become a business partner with God, okay? All right, have a good day. Remember, all readings, once again, are not for all, they're for some. Take what you need and leave the rest, as well as we got that slot open for personal readings. If you feel guided or interested in purchasing one of those, you know what to do. DM me, we can get you set up, okay? Let's go on and share these vids, man. Let's get this divine knowledge out here for the collective so we all can get on one accord. I want you guys to have a good day. All right, bye. I keep repeating. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, bye, y'all.